Well, hello and welcome to the Sudoku channel. This is Oliver coming to you from Youghal by the Sea here in Ireland over in Europe, and you're more than welcome. In this series we're looking back at the Sudoku puzzles from the Telegraph newspaper, the Diabolical Sudoku puzzles, and this is their number 5515 from the 4th of June 2021. Now, we normally do two videos. The first video will look at all the basic techniques to try and solve it, and if we don't come to a solution or there's nothing obvious from where we are, then we will stop there, give everybody a chance to go and do their own solution, come up with your own solution, put it in the comments down below, and then there will be video 2, which will be either my solution, or if there's some particularly good one there from yourselves, I'll include that in it. Okay. So without further ado, let's start off on this. And by the way, this puzzle should be published around the 22nd of September, Friday 22nd of September, everything going well. Now, what we're going to start with, I've had a quick look at these, and what did I see? I saw number 9. Okay, I'm using Sven's Sudoku pad. It's very good for novices and myself, I can tell you. So if you double click on a cell, and it'll show you every place where that particular number appears. So if we look at this way, well, we can't have a 9 there, we can't have a 9 there, we can't have a 9 here, so that we're going to give a unique 9 in there. And let's do a double click again and see what we get. Well, can't be over there or over there, so we're going to get a Snyder pair this time. That's known as, and by tradition they go into the corners. Looking again, can't be down there, can't be up there, can't be there, so we get another unique 9. And that's why I picked the 9s, because I had a look at this before and it was obvious that we're going to get something from it. Okay, let's go back to the beginning, back to the 1s, and see what we can do. Well, that's straightforward immediately. There, so we're going to get a pair of Snyder 1s in there. And that's all we can do. On to the 2s. What we're showing here is where a particular value is restricted into no more than 2 cells in a house. Well, there we go. It can't be there or there. It's restricted to those 2 cells, and we put it in there. On to 3s. Okay, on to 4s now. Well, can't be along there or there or there. Therefore, we're going to have our Snyder pair of 4s in there. Ah, we can't. There's a 4 here. So that can't be a Snyder 4, so we must have a unique 4 up there. Just as well I got that now. Okay, is there a 5 anywhere? I don't see any 5s, so we go on to the 6s. Well, not up there or across there. So 2 6s here. Now, they're also a pointing pair. It's where the 6s have to be in the house, but also where the 6s have to be in the column. So if we look now at the 6s, we can't have one there, we can't have it there because of these 2. So that is where the 2 6s will have to appear in that house. I hope you can hear me. The microphone's a bit far away from me today. And again, can't be there, can't be there. 2 6s in here. 6. Across this way. Can't be here or can't be here, so the 6s must be there or there. And this is a particular type now. It's known as a conjugate pair. And the way I normally colour conjugate pairs is green because it's a pair in the house, and blue because it's a pair in the row. Now it means that the 2 and 6 are there and nowhere else. So we've basically decided what is going to be in those 2 cells. What was I doing then? Anyway, it was 6s, was it? Okay, we've gone to the 7s. Well, not along there, so that's where we have our Snyder 7s coming in. Now this is interesting. The 7 can't be along there, and we've already decided 2 and 6 are there, which means we get a unique 7 in here. Now over here, we can't have the 7 there or there, so we have 2 7s along here. And onto the 8s. Well, no, we can't have an 8 down there, can't have an 8 down here, can't have an 8 up here because it has to be a 2 or a 6, which means we get a unique 8 down here. That's why the conjugate pairs are so powerful. And do we have 9s? We do. Oh, before we go on, there's only 2 cells left here, so there can only be 2 values left to go in there. And if we check and see what we already have, and I'm going to put this, I'll put it in the normal place. We don't have the 1, we have the 2, it's going to be here or here. We have 3, 4, we don't have 5, We have 6 between there and there. We have 7, 8 and 9. So we have another conjugate pair here called the 1, 5. And again, it is colored for a house and for a row. Now, are we any more on the 9s? Well, can't be over there, can't be over there. So 2 9s in here. And we have there open the top, but we can't put them in here because there's 3 cells here that have it. Now with this 1, 5, I'm just wondering, how are we getting on now with the 1s? It doesn't make any difference, and we don't have anything else for 5s. So that's no good there. On the 2s, since we have this now for the 2, it won't make any difference. What about the 3s? Oh yeah, look. Can't have a 3 there or up here, so that gives us a Snyder pair of 3s in there. We missed that, or at least I missed that earlier on. And 4s. No, that's it. No more 5s, 6s. Don't see anything on the 6s. No, we have everything there. 7s. Oh, wait a minute. Something wrong there. Can't have 2 1s there. What's wrong with that? Hold on. That's wrong. We can't have a Snyder pair of 1s in there. Well, let's go back to the 1s. Yeah, can't have a 1 there or there. We have a unique 1 in there. All right, that's a little bit better. What else can go in here? We have 1 2s. Not going to make any difference. We have 3 4 5. They're not going to go in there. 6s. No. 7s. Oh, look at that. 7 can't go there, so we'll have a Snyder 7 in here. And the 8. Actually, we already have the 8 there. Sorry. And the 9. Okay, nearly made a mistake there. What was it? I was doing the 7s. Just check that again. 7s and 8s. Oh, look at that. Can't have an 8 across there or up here, so we get a Snyder pair of 8s here. You know what? I think that's all we can do with the Snyders. I'll do another quick run through it, and I'll come back to you if I find anything, okay? Well, we can't have the 4 across here or down there, so we get a Snyder pair of 4s in there. Well, that's as far as I can go, and I don't really want to start putting in all the candidates at this stage. It seems we should be able to do a little bit more. And what I normally do then is I start counting the candidates on along a row and then see if there's an intersection which will increase the number of possible candidates. And that way see can I get any uniques or even binaries. I like to put in binaries if we can get them. And this looks like a possibility. There's only 4 left there, and we already have 1 2 3 4. We've got 5 candidates in there, and if we go across this way, we're going to bring our number of candidates up to 7. Okay, we already had the 2 6 to 9. Yeah, that'll bring it up to 7. And what are we missing for here? I'll just put it into the middle. There can only be 2 candidates left, and they are 1 and 5. I'm just going to try and put in, we have 1 and 5 here, okay. Any place that there are, well, we're left now with a triple here, aren't we? Not necessarily triple, no, because of the 1 5. What do we win here? Because again, we've got that 1 2 3 4 5. And they're different, 6 and 7. So what's left here is 7 and 5. Or 5 and 7, whichever way you want to put it. Any place else? This one going across here looks fairly big. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 5 there. All we need is another 2 that are not already here. Ah, yeah, we have a 2. We've got a 4 and 7. So that gives us 7 candidates as well. So what's left there? 5 is missing, and so is 8. 5 and 8. I should look here up at the top. That one, there's a couple. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they're different, are they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's different. And we have a 7 in there. That's not there. So that's 7 again. So that would be, what's missing? There's 2 missing there. It is, actually it's going to be 5. We're missing 5s in so many places. So I think there'll probably be a chain at a later stage to start giving us a 5. So that's a, what put it in now? It's a 3 and 5. That's not going to bring us much. There's 3 there, and there's only 2 there. There's 2 there against, we've already done that one. We've got what, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, that'd be 6. We can't do it against that one. Against this one, before and a 6. That one against this one here might bring in something. Okay, we've got a 1, 3, 4, 9. We also have a 4, 9 and a 3, so it doesn't add anything. Whereas it goes to this one, 1, 3, 4, 9, and we already have a 3, 4, 9. So that will leave us with 3. This one over here, 1, 3, 4, 9. We already have the 4. 1, 3, 4, 9, 2, 7. 1, 3, 4, 9, 2, 7. And a 6. So that should be binary as well. What does that come out as? That comes out as 5, 8. Is it? Yeah, that's a 5, 8. So we have a conjugate pair in there. Okay, 5, 8, and we coloured that as green for the house, and this time it's a column. And I'm going to get rid of the ones inside. Will that help us in terms of this column here now? We've got 1, 2, we just have 4 left. Look at that, look at the 9. Where can the 9 go? The 9 can't go there, it can't go there, it can't go there. So that's the only place for a 9. Right, and that leaves us with 3 then. And we know it can't be a 5, 8. So down here is going to be, what's going to be left there? 1, can't have the 5, 3. That has to be a 1, 3. 1, 3. This one up here, 6, 1. Yeah, we can't have the 3 there. That one has to be 1, 6, isn't it? 1, 6. And then this one would probably be 1, 3, 6, yeah. 1, 3, 6, yeah. 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 6. I'll just put it in there. 1, 3, 6. We have the 1, 5, the 5, 7. This one is going to be what? It's going to be, that'll be a 1, 5, 7. 1, 5, 7, 5, 7, 1, 5. Those 3 together form a triple of 1, 5, and 7. So 1, 5, and 7 can't appear anywhere else. So based on that, let me just colour those a purple, no, grey. So that's a triple. There's something left here. What's left in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. That has to be an 8. Okay, on the 8s now. Then we have 2 8s here. They'll be 2 8s. No, they can't. 8 here, it's a pointing 8, so we can't have an 8 up there, so get rid of that 8, which means this now is the 8 for that house. Sorry for the slowness here. I'm just trying to see where everything is restricted. Can we get anything? Can we squeeze anything else out of this? Well, we can. Can't have an 8 down there. We can't have an 8 because of these 2 8s down here. We can't have an 8 there, so we're going to have an 8 here. I'm like, glad I didn't finish now. That's all we can do with the 8s. And on the 5s, well, we can't have a 5 there. We can't have a 5 there, so there's where our 2 5s are going to be in here. What else do we got? We got a 9, didn't we? So this 9. Yeah, we can't do anything else with the 9s there. Now, there's another technique that I use, and quite often I use it right at the very beginning rather than here at the very end. If you look at a house and you see that on one side of it, let's start with there, that there's 3 empty cells. So we know we have, for example, in this case, we have 4, 7, and 8 in the house. And we then look at, in this case, the row, and we see, well, where can 4, 7, and 8 go? Because it cannot go here. Well, 4, 7, and 8, we already have the 4 and the 8, so where does 7 go? Actually, 7 can only go in these 2 places here. Now, it's not a Snyder pair correctly because they're only for houses, but I'm going to stick them in there anyway. We have to be careful about this now. Right, this one, we don't have any 3s. Well, for this one, we have a 3, 4, 8, 9, 3, 4, 8, 9. Where does that go? So it can't go here. It'll go in here somewhere. The 4 we've already done, the 8 we already have, and the 9 can go here, can't, here, so that's already done. But I'm just curious, if we also take this one, sorry, just going around the circles here, 2, 4, 9 here, well 4 and 9 is there, so 2 can go along here, and the 4 is already there, and there the 9, so that didn't help us. If we do 2, 8, 9, and where it'll go along here, 2, 8, 9. Oh, we already have 8 and 9, so where can 2 go? Oh, can't go there, can't go here. 2 has to go in there. There is a unique 2 in there. Now, what does that do for us for our 2s? Look at that. Now we have 2s in here, which makes that a conjugate pair again. Oh, we can't have a 2 down there. Look at this, which means this must be the 2, and this must be the 6. Yeah, where are we? Well, can't have 2 along there, can't have 2 along there. We now have another Snyder pair of 2s in here. That has brought us about a little bit now, hasn't it? We also got a 6 in there, didn't we? Okay, wakey. There's going to be something else we can do here. Why not go back again? We'll look. If I don't find anything, you won't see anything. If I do, I'll come back to you. Just got to go through the whole lot of it again. There's bound to be, sure, there you go. Look at that. Can't be a 1 there, so we've got 2 1s here. And if you've got 2 1s there, we'll do it again. We can't have 1s along here because that's a pointing pair. We can't have a 1 there, therefore we get a unique 1 here. And if we have a unique 1 here, nah, that's wrong. There's 2 1s there. Get rid of that 1. No, that was a mistake. So we now have what do we have? On their 1s we had, can't have a 1 there, can't have a 1 there, so we can have a 1 between here and here. Okay, on the 3s we can have 3s across here. Stuff those in now and see what else we can get. Okay, just have to clean this up a little bit. There's no need for this grey to be there anymore. Also, I won't mark them in yet, but there's only 2 1s down this way and 2 7s. Okay, that was a triple there. We have another triple here. I wonder what could go in there. Well, it's actually going to be, it has to be 1 4 5 because it's 5 4 and 1. So over here will be 1 4 5, and the next one in will also be 1 4 5. Didn't do anything for us at all. We've got 4. This 5 8. I wonder, did that? Okay, got rid of a 5 here. Did that do anything else for us along this? Did it give us a triple here? So what was missing out there by the looks of it is, well, 1 3 5 and 7. So let's put 1 3 5 and 7 into the center and see what that does for us. Well, we know here is we can get rid of the 5 and the 7. Here we can get rid of the 1 3 5 7, so that's all we can get rid of there. And here, damn it, we can't get rid of anything. And over here we can get rid of the 1, and we can get rid of the 7 here as well. Looking like we're going to have, sorry, I'm just mumbling to myself. It looks as if we're going to have to start putting in all the possible candidates, doesn't it? Oh, look at that. That's the conjugate pair. 3 5 3 5. Not that it'll do anything for us, I'd say. And that is just purely in the column. Well, actually, it leaves us with, no, it leaves us 4. There's a 2 9 there as well. So there's actually 4 cells here that still need filling up. Oh, what am I thinking about? Look, there's a 3 5 3 5. That means we can't have a 3 there. Get rid of that 3. That makes this one now the 3. There's still life in the old puzzle yet, isn't there? No, we can't have a 3 there or there, which means we can't have it down here. So that means we now also have a pair of 3s there. Doesn't really help us. Doesn't do anything else there. Ooh, this one down here. We can't have a 3 here. We can't have a 3 here. Yep. That one there has to be a 3. That one has to be a 4. 3. Let's get rid of all the 3s in here now, just to, so I don't get confused later on. This is slowing me down an awful lot. That 3 will get rid of that 3 up there, and that'll make this one here the 3. And I saw something else. Oh yeah, this has to be the 4 now because it was a 4 in there. So that now becomes the 4, and on the 4s we now get a Snyder pair of 4s in there. And by the looks of it, these two will have to be a Snyder pair of 1s. 2 1s, and then we have the 5s all the way through. Okay, we were doing what? Let's back to the 3s. Oh, we've got a problem there. That can't be a 4. That was a mistake on my part, which means this one up here must be a 4. No, and that means no 4, no 4. This one here must be 4. That must be a 7. Moving along nicely. Let us keep this going. And that means we know what has to be in here because we have the 5 8 in there. So in here then we have to have, has to be 2. Yeah, there, has to be 2. That means that one there can't be a 2. If I haven't made a mistake now somewhere, this should all be correct. That one has to be the 2. As a matter of interest, we have a triple up here. I wonder what can go into that triple. Doesn't help us very much at that now, does it? Oh, sure, wait a minute. Can't have a 2 there, we can't have a 2 there, we can't have a 2 there, can't have a 2 there. That one there must be a 2. If that's a 2, this one here must be a 9. That's all the 2's done, and how are we doing on the 9's now? Well, actually, based on that, we can't have a 9 down there. Which means this one here must be the 9, and that gives us all the 9's as well. Doing well now at long last. Back to the 1's. Well, we can now put a proper 3 in here. That's going to be a Snyder 3 going with that one there. And that's interesting. Can't have a 4 there or there, which means this one down here must be our unique 4. 5s are still a problem. Do we have any 5 anywhere? We don't have even one 5. Okay. 6s aren't too good either, are they? Well, they are. Can't have a 6 there, so we're going to have 2 6s here. 7s. Well, across that way, we now have a Snyder pair of 7s here. Where's the 8? Okay, we're getting very close to the end. We've got quite a few numbers taken out. 5 seems to be the difficult one now. If we can some way of pulling in a 5 somewhere, we might get somewhere with this. Do you know that? Okay, hands up. I can't find any way out of here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in all the candidates. And, okay, let's just see what that does for us first. All right, see you in a minute. Well, now, presuming I haven't made any mistake anywhere, which it's always possible that I have, and as you'd expect, loads of 5s. You know, loads of 5s everywhere. So if we can start getting rid of 5s, that would be good. And you can see here, on this row, there can only be 2 5s there. So let's put those in there, which means we can't have a 5 down here. Get rid of that one. That 5 gone means that we have 3 5s here for this row, which means we can't have a 5 up there either. Get rid of that 5. These 5s means we can't have a 5 up there. That's that one gone. And we now have 2 5s across there. Oh, I made a mistake there. 2 6s. Can't have a 6 here. Get rid of that 6. That was my mistake. Sorry about that. I found 2 5s down here, put them in there as a conjugate pair. I didn't have those before. And is there anything else? Actually, I see something here. We've got a conjugate pair here. That has to be a 5 8. And that is going to cause us problems. Right, so that is a conjugate pair there for the row which is blue. And now we also have a 5 6 7 8 here. Now I don't know the answer to this. Maybe somebody else can give me the answer. If this is a 5 8, in other words, if a 6 and 7 is not there, then this becomes an impossibility because we just cannot have I can't remember what I call it, impossible squares or impossible rectangles. If you go down below into the comments, you'll see a tutorial on it. Now, usually I can understand that, for example, if we just had 5 7 8, I would then say, okay, we can't have the 5 and 8, so it must be a 7. But since there's a 6 and 7 here, does it mean that we can't have the 5 and 8 and must be a 6 or 7? Or does it mean we have to get rid of the 5 or the 6 or the 7 or the 8? Like, which one do we get rid of out of those 4? Or That's the bit that I can never understand. And since I can't understand it, I'm not going to use it. All right? Okay. But anyway, I think I've got rid of everything I can. And, right, this is the end of video 1. We're going to have a second video. Now, no doubt there's going to be plenty of comments down below from people who understand this a hell of a lot more than I do and will be able to come up with a nice, simple, clean solution. Oh, just see another one. Sorry. This one also has to be a 1-5. And that ties in with that one down there. So that is going to be in the column 1-5. And I just see now we have 1, 1, 1, 1. That is an X-wing, but doesn't do anything for us. Sorry, I'm muttering to myself. I'm going to go on to video 2. All right. Look down below for solutions to this one from people much more experienced and more intelligence than myself. And I'll be back to you anyway in a couple of days with my poor solution. Or if I see somebody else being able to explain to me how to sort this one out, I'll use their solution. All right. Okay. Anyway, great talking to you. Great having you watching. And thumbs up, comments, and don't forget the bell and the subscribe, and you'll get the video 2. You'll be told when it comes around. All right, spoken enough, so I'll say goodbye to you now. Slán, Tamil.